Hello everyone, welcome to this morning's mini Melodies and Toddler Hub. Our songs today are again about food, with the story and craft being Jesus having tea with Zacchaeus. I wonder what sort of food they would have had.
Fantastic, and welcome back to Mini Melodies. It is really nice that you've all been able to join us again today for our second week all about food. I wonder how many of you made pancakes last week. I know that I did, and they were very, very nice. Well, we're going to start off today with our hello song.
Hello, everybody. Hello, all the boys. Hello, all the boys. Hello, all the boys. It's good to see you here. Hello, all the girls. Hello, all the girls. Hello, all the girls. It's good to see you here. Hello, grown-ups. Hello, grown-ups. Hello, grown-ups. It's good to see you here.
Oh, brilliant. And now we're going to have a warm-up song, which is called I'm a Little Teapot. So can you get your handles and your spouts ready? Let's give it a go. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here's my handle, here's my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Just tip me up and pour me out. Let's do it again, shall we? I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here's my handle, here's my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Just tip me up and pour me out. Fantastic. Give yourselves a bit of a clap. Well, for our next song, we're going to think about some of the good foods we can enjoy eating. We're going to think about how we can eat some bananas. I've got some bananas just here. We're going to think about how we can eat some grapes. I've got some grapes just here. And we're going to think about how we can eat some strawberries as well. And we've got Marilyn is here with her guitar as well. I like to eat bananas, to taste and see that the Lord is good. I like to eat bananas, to taste and see that the Lord is good. The Lord is good, the Lord is good. I taste and see that the Lord is good. The Lord is good, the Lord is good. I taste and see that the Lord is good. Now we're going to sing about the grapes. I like to eat some grapes, to taste and see that the Lord is good. I like to eat some grapes, to taste and see that the Lord is good. The Lord is good, the Lord is good. I'll taste and see that the Lord is good. The Lord is good, the Lord is good. I'll taste and see that the Lord is good. Now we've got the strawberries. I like to eat strawberries, to taste and see that the Lord is good. I like to eat strawberries, to taste and see that the Lord is good. The Lord is good, the Lord is good. I'll taste and see that the Lord is good. The Lord is good, the Lord is good. I'll taste and see that the Lord is good. And give yourselves a really big clap at home. Well done. Now we're going to move on to a rhyme. So I've got some tapping sticks here, and it would be great if you can find something to tap with at home as well. Apples, pears and strawberries, all these fruits are good for me. For my snacks and with my lunch, grapes are also great to munch. Apples, pears and strawberries, all these fruits are good for me. And give yourselves a big clap at home as well. Well, we've had some really healthy fruit, so now let's sing a song all about some sausages. And maybe your tapping sticks look a little bit like sausages as well. Well, I know this is one of your favourite songs. I know lots of you love it when we go bang as the sausages go bang. So it's over to Hazel for the 5 fat sausages sizzling in a pan.
Hello everybody, this is a song that you all know about sausages, and I love sausages, and I know Tom really likes sausages, and at the beginning of this song there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fat sausages, and we put them in the frying pan and we turn on the heat. 5 fat sausages sizzling in the pan. The pan got hot and the sausage went bang. Now there are only 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fat sausages sizzling in the pan. The pan got hot and the sausage went bang. Oh no, now there are only 1, 2, 3. 3 fat sausages sizzling in the pan. The pan got hot and the sausage went bang. 2 fat sausages sizzling in the pan. The pan got hot and the sausage went bang. 1 left. 1 left of the sausage sizzling in the pan. The pan got hot and the sausage went bang. No sausages left in the pan. No fat sausages sizzling in the pan, but the pan got hot and the pan went bang.
Oh, fantastic. Well, it's going to be time now for our story for this week's Mini Melodies and Toddler Hub. And so it's over to Sandra to tell us our story.
Hello, I'm Sandra and this is Joshua. This story is called Up and Down in Jericho. Every time I read the word up, you need to stand up. Or if, like Joshua here, you're not able to stand up on your own, maybe your grown-ups could lift you up instead. Like this. Then every time I read the word down, you need to sit back down again. Or maybe your grown-ups could sit you up and down. Let's practice, shall we? So I'm going to say up, and Joshua is going to stand up. And I'm going to say down, and he's going to sit down. Brilliant! So now it's time for the story of Up and Down in Jericho. Jesus went to a place called Jericho. Crowds of people came to see Jesus. A small man named Zacchaeus was also in the crowd. Zacchaeus wanted to see Jesus. Zacchaeus looked up, but he still couldn't see Jesus because he was so small. The people looked down at Zacchaeus and grumbled. You see, Zacchaeus took money that wasn't his. He did. Zacchaeus made the people sad. He did. But Zacchaeus still wanted to see Jesus. He climbed up, way up, into a tall sycamore tree and sat down. Jesus walked past the sycamore tree and Zacchaeus saw Jesus. Jesus stopped. Jesus looked up at Zacchaeus. Jesus wanted to see Zacchaeus too. Zacchaeus, said Jesus, come on right away. I'd like to stay at your house today. Zacchaeus came down the sycamore tree and the people still grumbled. This isn't fair. Zacchaeus said, I'm really sorry for taking your money and I'll give you it all back and I'll help people without enough. Jesus said, this is wonderful. You've stopped doing bad things and become God's friend instead. And that's why I came to find you. Up that tree. Ah, that was a nice story. And now back to Tom with Mini Melodies. Bye bye.
Thank you, Sandra. We're going to sing a song all about the story of Zacchaeus now, and all about the amazing time when he met Jesus and Jesus went round to his house for tea. Let's give this song a go, shall we? Zacchaeus was a very little man, and a very little man was he. He climbed up into into a sycamore tree for the Saviour he wanted to see. But when the Saviour passed that way, he looked into the tree, and he said, Zacchaeus, you come down, for I'm coming to your house for tea. Yes, I'm coming to your house for tea. Shall we do that one again? Zacchaeus was a very little man, and a very little man was he. He climbed up into a sycamore tree for the Saviour he wanted to see. And when the Saviour passed that way, he looked into the tree, and he said, Zacchaeus, you come down, for I'm coming to your house for tea. Yes, I'm coming to your house for tea. And give yourselves a bit of a clap. Well done. I wonder what Zacchaeus would have had with Jesus for his tea time. The Bible doesn't tell us what they ate, so I'm just going to use my imagination of what they might have had. Well, maybe they'd have had a nice big main course. Maybe they'd have had some spaghetti with some meatballs on it. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So let's sing a song about meatballs and spaghetti. On top of spaghetti, all covered in cheese, I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. Achoo! It rolled off the table, it rolled on the floor, and then my poor meatball rolled out of the door. It rolled in the garden and under a bush, and then my poor was nothing but mush. The mush was as tasty can be. Then early next summer, it grew to a tree. The tree was all covered with beautiful moss. It grew great big meatballs and tomato sauce. So if you eat spaghetti all covered in cheese, hold on to your meatballs and don't ever sneeze. Give yourselves a really big clap. Well done. Wow, that was a lovely main course. I wonder what they might have had for pudding for their desserts. Maybe they might have had some cake. I like cake. So let's sing Patter Cake, Baker's Man. Patter cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it and prick it and mark it with B, and put it in the oven for baby and me. Give yourselves a bit of a clap for that one as well. Well, if we've had a main course and we've had a pudding, maybe we should finish off with a nice bit of fruit. And so we're going to sing Oranges and Lemons. Oranges and lemons, say the bells of St. Clement's. You owe me 5 farthings, say the bells of St. Martin's. When will you pay me, say the bells of Old Bailey. When I grow rich, say the bells of Shoreditch. When will that be, say the bells of Stepney. I'm sure I don't know, says the great bell of Bow. Oh, that's a great song. And I hope you've enjoyed singing those songs all about the food, all about the big first course, the lovely pudding, and then the fruit at the end. but because those reminded us about when Zacchaeus had Jesus over for tea, and Jesus really cared about seeing Zacchaeus and giving him another chance, even though he'd done things bad in his lifetime. Well, we've got one more song which rounds off all of the songs we've been doing about food this week and last week. And this is a song that we're going to do some dancing to. It's from a stage show called Oliver. It's also a film which you might have seen before. So, maybe you can find some floaty material. I've got a nice orange scarf today as we sing about food, glorious food. I'm going to make a big circle for a big plate of food. I need to stretch up high and bend down low, and up high and down low. Maybe you can give yourselves a bit of a wiggle, and a wiggle up high and a wiggle down low. Maybe some jumping and a bit of a spin around. So you can do some waving. And the other hand. I'm going to try and put the scarf right behind me and get it back again, like that. The other way. Back it is. Some waving like that. Some more clapping. And let's have a big wiggle to finish with. And a big clap. Well done. Give yourselves all a really big clap. We've got an amazing craft now for you to do at home, all about the story of Zacchaeus and his food.
Good morning and welcome to our craft today for Mini Melodies and Toddler Hub. Now we've just heard the story about Zacchaeus, and so I thought it might be quite fun to make ourselves a plate full of food that perhaps we might have given to Zacchaeus if he came to our house for tea. So you'll need some pencils, some paper or card and some glue. And let's see what we can make. I've started with a blank piece of paper, and onto that I've put a plate. And I've drawn myself a mug with some hot tea in, and I'm going to stick this next to my plate. So I've got some glue here, and I'm going to put it onto my mug, and I'm going to stick it on the paper next to my plate. So there we are, I'm getting ready to put my favourite things on there for tea. Now I don't know about you, but when somebody comes to tea to our house, we generally make cakes. So I've made some little cakes here. One's got a cherry on it, and one's got some Smarties on the top. And then I've made some little sandwiches. Now, you can put into your sandwiches whatever you'd like them to be. You could have some ham sandwiches or maybe some cheese sandwiches, but anything that you would like to draw, you could just do a square with a colour on it. It doesn't have to be as detailed as mine. And then, I dare say all of you would like to have some crisps on your plate. And then I've done some cookies. I've made one that's got cherries on and one that's got chocolate chips on. And for the healthy things to go on our plate, I've got an apple and some grapes. Now you can probably think of lots of other things that you would like to put onto your plate, but you can decide that and put it on there for your favourite tea to give somebody when they come to your house. Now I'm going to stick these onto my plate, and because I've only got one plate, I'm going to make my plate one that we can share. So onto mine, I'm going to first put my sandwiches. Now I've done my sandwiches, some are brown and some are white, because not everybody likes brown bread and not everybody likes white bread. So there are my sandwiches. And maybe we'll put the crisps on as well. So we'll put the crisps down the bottom by the sandwiches. So they're stuck on ready. And next I'm going to put on my cakes. First I'm going to put on the Smarty one. And then the one with the cherry. So our plate is taking shape now because we've got our sandwiches on there, our crisps on there, and also our cakes. Next I'm going to put on our cookies. I like making cookies with my grandchildren. And we put all sorts of things on the cookies. Sometimes we put sweeties in there and let them melt as well. And we're going to put the healthy fruit in the middle of the plate. There we go. So there's our plate all ready for someone special coming to tea. And I'm sure, as I say, you can find lots of other things that you might put onto your plate. But when you do make a plate of special food for people to come to your house, maybe you'd like to remember the story of Zacchaeus. So have fun making your plate of food, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.
Hope you have enjoyed this session of Mini Melodies and Toddler Hub, and we look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye.